Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? In today's ASMR football video, we're going to be talking Champions League. It's match day 2. And yeah, we're going to look at the results. I'm going to read out the scorers and give a little reaction to each result. I hope you like the video. Okay, let's go. Okay, Group A to begin with. So Liverpool managed to beat Ajax by 2-1. Scorers for Liverpool were Salah and Matip, and Kudus scored for Ajax. Matip actually scored in the 89th minute, so the Anfield effect saw Liverpool over the line. I did think that Ajax maybe could get something out of this match, so I'm not surprised that they scored and that they were heading for a draw. In the other match, which was completed on the Wednesday night, Rangers had another big loss, this time 3-0 at home to a really resurgent and strong Napoli team. They're doing great in Serie A this season as well. I saw their match about 2 weeks ago. They actually beat Lazio in the Stadio Olimpico in Rome. Plus add to the fact that they had to have, well, Rangers got someone sent off, James Sands, and then the penalty had to be retaken, and oh god, it sounds like a complete mess. And there was another penalty. Oh god, I don't understand what happened in this match. It looks like chaos. Okay, so 3-0. Yeah, I'm not shocked that Napoli managed to win. They're a really, really strong team this year. Okay, Group B. So Group B is Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid, Porto and Club Brugge. And two surprise results, I would say. Leverkusen managed to win at home to Atletico Madrid 2-0. Andrich and Diaby were the goal scorers, both in the latter stages, 84th and 87th minute. Bit of a shock. Atletico Madrid are my tip to be quarterfinalists, and then Club Brugge, who are looking really impressive this year, actually beat Porto in Portugal 4-0. What a shocker. Schukla, Sowa, Olsen and Nusa. They've got a really strong team. The Belgian league is so up and coming. I really enjoy the Belgian teams. Maybe they'll reconsider their proposal to join with the Dutch teams if their league continues to grow this strong. Yeah, so big win for them. Then Group C, Inter, unsurprisingly, winners away in the Czech Republic to Victoria Pilsen, 2-0. Dzeko and Dumfries with the goals. And then the big match, Bayern Munich at home to Barcelona. Lewandowski playing for Barcelona against his old team. It's funny how it happens, isn't it, that Lewandowski is in a group with his old team in Bayer Leverkusen, and Erling Haaland is in a group with his old team, Borussia Dortmund. They had different experiences. I'll come to the Man City result later, but Bayern Munich won 2-0 with Hernandez and Sané with the goals. Okay, Sporting, Tottenham, Marseille and Frankfurt in the next group. Again, I think slightly surprising results in this group. Because Sporting actually managed to beat Tottenham. I mean, it's 2 goals, but it's in the 90th and 93rd minutes. But they still managed to beat Tottenham, which I'm surprised at. And then secondly, Frankfurt beat Marseille in France 1-0 with a goal from Lindström in the 43rd minute. Marseille are really good at home, so that also surprises me. I think it just shows how strong Frankfurt are this year. So, moving on to Group E, which contains AC Milan, Dinamo Zagreb, Chelsea and Salzburg. Milan beating Dinamo Zagreb 3-1 isn't a massive shock, although I think that some people thought that it might be even closer. The goals were from Giroud, Salamakers and Pobega, and Orsic managed to get another goal for Zagreb. So at one point it was 2-1 by the looks of it, and they held on to the 45th minute, and that's in Italy, so they did a decent job. They're a thorn in everyone's side this year, Dinamo Zagreb. I really hope they manage to get at least third position. And Chelsea's woes continue. They only managed a 1-1 draw at home with Salzburg. Sterling with the goal, he's the only person that's scoring for them at the moment. And Okafor got their equaliser on the 75th minute. But yeah, it's a bit of a toughie with a new manager. Things haven't necessarily changed overnight. Okay, Group F. It's got Shakhtar Donetsk, Celtic, Madrid, Real Madrid and Leipzig from Germany. So Shakhtar Donetsk drew at home with Celtic 1-1. I just watched the highlights of the match. It looked like a really entertaining end-to-end affair. Mudryk got the equaliser after Bondarenko's own goal. Played in Warsaw, of course. Really glad to see so many people in the stands from Poland supporting the Ukrainian team. So Celtic will be disappointed. They probably feel like they should have won the match in hindsight, but they just couldn't find a way through. And yeah, it's great for both to get some points on the board though. And then quite predictably, Real Madrid won at home to Leipzig, but it did take them until the 80th minute. Fede Valverde and then Asensio in the 91st minute, so it took them a while to break the deadlock. Okay, Group G. Lots of people predicted Sevilla to win heavily in Denmark, but they've not started great. In La Liga, they're actually right at the bottom. They've had a terrible start, despite finishing 4th last season. So Copenhagen actually managed to get a 0-0 draw, and in fact it's the only 0-0 draw across both days of Champions League football. So no scorers to read out, but Sevilla's problems persist. And as I hinted at earlier on, we've got Man City against Dortmund, and guess what happened? So he was in Man City in England. Stones and, yes, that's right, Erling Haaland scored the winner, cancelling out Jude Bellingham's goal. At one point Dortmund were winning, but as I said in a previous video, when you've got Haaland, you've just got a player that can get you a win or a draw from nothing. So 2 late goals for Man City and they won the match. Okay, 2 surprising results, not necessarily shocking. Juventus lost at home to Benfica by 2-1. Arkadiusz Milik scored on the 4th minute, but then João Mario with a penalty and David Neres, who looks to have gone there from Ajax. I missed that transfer, maybe it wasn't even this season. They won 2-1 in the Allianz Stadium in Italy. It's a bit of a shocker. And then the second result is, like I said, it's not shocking but surprising that PSG only managed to win 3-1 away to Maccabi Haifa. Sherry scored the opening goal, which would have been quite exciting. So Sharon Sherry scored that opening goal in the 24th minute, but then the clean sweep of strikers Messi, Mbappe and Neymar scoring each. So it was 3-1 in the end. Then you've got Group B, Club Bruges on top with 6 points, Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid with 3, and Porto with none. Then Group C, Bayern Munich with 6, Barcelona and Inter with 3, Victoria Pilsen with 0. Group D, Sporting with 6, which I'm a little bit surprised at, Tottenham and Frankfurt with 3, and Marseille with 0, which I'm really shocked at. Group E, Milan with 4 points, Dinamo Zagreb with 3, Salzburg with 2, and Chelsea with 1. Then you got Group F, Real Madrid with 6 points, Shakhtar Donetsk with 4, Celtic with 1, and RB Leipzig with 0. I'd love to see Shakhtar Donetsk go through, or Celtic. And Group G, Man City with 6 points, Dortmund with 3, and now Copenhagen and Sevilla with 1 apiece. Slightly tighter group than I was expecting there. And lastly in Group H, it's not a tight group at the minute at all. Juventus will be panicking. PSG and Benfica with 6 points. Juventus and Maccabi Haifa with 0. Well, what do you have to say about it? Give me your reactions and some predictions for Matchday 3. And I'll see you again really soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.